I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fam's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one chief rocket, Knicks Universe. Your main man, Uncle Freezy, is in the building. Salute, man. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, man. I ain't gonna lie. Endgame is in the building. Ribs is in the building. Salute. Top Notch T is in the building. Salute. Wilson Ding was good. Jay Davis was happening. Salute, y'all. Salute. Man. Oh my God, bro. What? Yo, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man. Salute everybody. Salute. The Knicks pull off a trade. The Knicks pull off a trade. All right, so I knew the Knicks were gonna go. I knew Yabusele was gone. Right? I knew Yabusele was gone. Yo, Leon Rose. I love the trade. Everybody. I love the trade. And here's the reason why I love the trade. So a few years ago, I don't know if you remember this or not, but the year Paolo Banchero was coming out of college, with Chet, Jabari Parker, Jaden Ivey, I think that's the draft. There was a kid in that draft named Benedict Mathurin that I was absolutely in love with, right? And I'm going to talk about how the Knicks displayed championship DNA tonight. I'm going to talk about that, but I want to talk about this first. And if we don't get to the Denver game, we just don't get to it. But there are a lot of things going on tonight, right? The Knicks showed championship DNA tonight. But to finish my story, a few drafts ago, I fell in love with a player named Benedict Mathurin, right? And I loved him so much. I loved Ben Mathurin so much, I named my pit bull after him, right? I have a pit bull. I named him Benny after Ben Mathurin, right? Every time I watched this kid, Ben Mathurin, play in college, it was like he was always catching lobs. I was like, dang, man, this dude is always catching lobs, bro. This dude is a lob master. And I was like, well, if he's always catching lobs, who's his point guard? It's probably some skinny kid from, I was thinking like some skinny athletic kid from such and such a place. Turns out Arizona had a 6'7" athletic point guard named Dalen Terry, right? Arizona had a 6'7" point guard named Dalen Terry, right? Constantly throwing lobs to Ben Mathurin. I was like, yo, Ben Mathurin is always catching lobs, man. And so, well, I figured their point guard wasn't going to play point guard in the NBA, right? Because in the college offense, colleges nowadays don't groom point guards to play the point guard position like you'd like the point guard position to be played, right? Everybody's a scorer. Everybody's trying to get theirs, right? But this kid, Dalen Terry, jumped on my radar because I was actually watching someone else. I was actually watching Ben Mathurin, right? And I was like, yo, they have a super tall backcourt. Ben Mathurin and that other guy, right? Ben Mathurin and that other guy form a super tall backcourt, right? Now, while we were looking at Ben Mathurin the entire time, the other guy was slowly grooming himself into a quality NBA player, an NBA wing, right? I'm not for sure how good his defense is, right? Because teams that play with a lot of pace give up a lot of points and all that stuff. And so you don't necessarily know how good a guy can really be, right? We don't know. We don't know how good guys really are or whatever, right? And for point guards that don't score, point guards that are not score first are like dinosaurs. They wind up being other things in the NBA. They wind up becoming Deuce McBride or Javon Carter or Dalen Terry. What I'm going to say about this trade, because I don't know if Dalen Terry is under contract for another year. I don't know how much money he's going to make. I don't know all of the details of the trade. But for the fact that the Knicks went out and got a 6'7" athlete that can defend makes me think that they knew they needed a 6'7" athlete that can defend. And a legitimate 6'7", not a college stat 6'7". With all the things that are going on, with all the trades and everything happening around the league, with Jonathan Kuminga going to the Hawks, with Anthony Davis going to the Wizards, with a lot of things happening, in my mind, I'm thinking this has got to be the tip of the iceberg. Corey B is in the building.
Good evening, or good morning, I should say.
Oh, good morning. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
It was a good win.
Yeah, the win was great. That win was great. Mikal Bridges almost made me smoke a cigarette, though.
Yeah, you know I was stressed out. You know it. He redeemed himself a little bit with that clutch three at the in his double
In the
overtime.
second overtime, yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't even his fault. That was a trash call, man.
yeah. It was a trash call. It was a trash call.
He was having a horrible game, but that just made it worse. I was so upset. I'm like, these referees want to be the star of the show every game, yo. Y'all don't play ball. We didn't come here to see y'all.
You know what it remind me of? It remind me of the I Love Lucy show. Like everybody know Lucy and Ricky the star of the show, and here come the bald head dude down from upstairs with the suspenders on. like bald head dude with the suspenders.
What's his name, Fred?
Yeah, I think that's his name, right? The one with the wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lucy best friend.
yeah.
Well, her husband.
Here he come trying to get applause, right? Like, man, I came to see Ricky. Ricky is smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but yeah. There's that part. The referees always want to be Fred, right? Ain't nobody came to see them. We came to see Ricky and Lucy, right? But the Knicks showed some. Hey, Tori, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. This Denver team, they really wanted to win that game.
Yes, they did.
Denver was trying to prove a point. Hey, Denver was trying to prove a point tonight. I mean, I saw Denver running sets, and I was like, oh, snap, they are running stuff. Like, when I saw, so for all the basketball nerds out there, right? Generally, when Jokic gets up top in the split action, you'll see cutters cutting towards the rim, so he'll have places to pass that ball. And generally, what you do is face up on him, you know what I'm saying, and take away passing lanes, because you know he's not going to drive by you. He will muscle you up, right? But you know he too slow to drive by you, right?
Right.
So when I saw Cat smother him and make him kind of turn away from the rim, and I saw Denver invert their offense, instead of guys cutting to the rim, they were cutting away from the rim, popping out for threes. I was like, yo, they making playoff adjustments.
Yeah, they want the win.
The Denver Nuggets are out here making playoff adjustments in a February game, right before the All-Star break. Yeah, Denver wanted to win, y'all. Yeah, Denver really wanted to win. They want now. Jokic, it looked like we defended him good, and he still got off. I love. Did you see Mitch's defense on Jokic?
Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA. We did play good defense on him.
Yes,
because we beat him.
Right.
So that's that.
Right. Yo, I noticed the thing tonight though, and it's kind of frustrating to me, and I don't want this to be. I don't want to poop on a party. Yo, I thought I saw Fritz Alcindor in here. We saw Fritz, right?
I thought he just popped in and said Yabu. They traded Yabu, but
yeah, I see Fritz Alcindor is in the building. Okay, I see you, Fritz. What's good, man?
Is that legit? Did they really trade him?
Who? The Knicks?
Yabu.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I was asleep.
Yo,
When
they
they
traded Yabusele.
To who?
Chicago.
For who?
Dalen Terry.
I have no idea who that is.
I knew he was gonna be like, "Is that my mailman?"
I
Right?
have no idea who that is, but all right.
Nah, he's a young. His game will remind you of a vending machine, Mikal Bridges. Like similar frame, long arms, kind of similar temperament, kind of low key, but kind of a little, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like he's kind of like another Bridges in a way. He's not as good of a defender as Bridges. At least he hadn't proven that consistently he can be that. He's not a scorer, even though his 3-point shot is looking better. Right? His 3-point shot is looking better. I don't know what his number is, but when I watch the Bulls, it looks like he has confidence in it.
So he can't shoot and he can't defend.
No.
No, I'm just teasing. Is he at least taller? Because I feel like we just keep getting smaller.
Nah, he's the same size as Bridges.
All right, so they said we don't need height. We got Mitch.
Yeah.
ISO Mitch, baby.
Yeah.
My man Mitchy. No snitchy.
He's so I think Knicks fans will like him because he does try, he's scrappy. Like he is scrappy. So he was a college point guard at Arizona in the backcourt with Ben Mathurin. I love to watch them when he and Terry were together in the backcourt. I watched them all season. I like that backcourt. I didn't know if Dalen Terry could be a point guard in the NBA. I knew he'd be an NBA player. I just didn't know how his career was going to unfold. Right.
Nick for till 3:00 probably. They probably going to trade him someday. That's what they saying in the chat.
The chat they always talking about moving something. It ain't never basketball. It's always like move something. Like legit. You can't make a move to solve a problem. You got to make a move to make a move to make a move. Right.
The Knicks look like they were solving all their problems today on the court. I'm just saying.
Well, I think that the thing we saw today in the Denver game is an issue that we had been seeing all year, and you trade for the archetype that solves that issue. Like even tonight, you saw Jamal Murray light up the Knicks. Did y'all not see? Y'all didn't see a big guard light up the Knicks? Yeah. Yo, Sin Miz is in the building. Salute. Sin Miz is in the building, and another damn thing. Yeah, man. So another big physical guard legit just destroyed the Knicks tonight. Like there was nothing we can do with Jamal Murray. With Bridges couldn't stop him. OG at times would get lost by him. And so I don't think any trade that you do is gonna solve that. But if y'all remember the Senate when we played San Antonio, how we wasn't exactly switchable enough to, you know what I'm saying, like to stop guys once they get going. It's just, I think that's probably our issue right there. Like bringing in, for instance, if Deuce or Josh had played tonight, do we think Jamal Murray would have been held in check?
No.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either, because Deuce is not big enough to guard Jamal Murray.
I mean, look. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because Jamal Murray at 6'4", 6'5", and 2, whatever he is a nice sizable guard, right? And we just kind of have trouble with those type of guys, right? For our perimeter defense is so what I'm looking for. We struggle with it because our wings are probably better suited for guarding wings their size, maybe. And then plus, when you're talking about an all-star caliber guard, it's always going to be a struggle. I didn't expect him to go off the way that he did. Like that man scored 39.
Right, but he had 22 of those points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So while he did go off for 39, they played really good defense on him from quarter 2 on.
Right.
So yeah, we have problems with big guards, but they switched it up enough to get him off his game for a big portion of the rest of that game. Not that they just stopped him completely, but they switched it up enough. There were points where Cat was guarding him.
Yeah, and switches.
So they did enough,
Yeah.
We gotta put that 39 points into perspective. He got most of those points in the first quarter.
Yeah. I'm talking. Yeah, that's tonight's opponent, right? And in general, though, I don't know if we needed some help. We need some help on our perimeter defense.
Oh, facts. That's big facts.
Yeah.
I'm just, I just wanted to point that out for today.
You'll
look at the box score and be like, damn, he had 39, but he had 22 of them points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then the defense adjusted and
I know one thing.
They made enough stops to win.
I know when I saw Mitch's defense on Jokic, I know one thing. They better sign that man back to 5 years, $40 million a year. The way
Jokic?
Mitch. Huh?
Who you talking about?
Mitch.
Oh. Yeah.
The way Mitch's defense looked tonight.
Mitch, as you always say, is the best defender in the league.
Pound for pound. Pound for pound.
He literally proved that tonight.
Right.
He had them puppies moving.
Yeah.
Come on, Big Mitchie. With that block of that 3 in that corner, like, yo, get that crap out of here. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
I was hyped for Mitch all game. I did not like that he did. We probably would have won that game in the first without overtime if he had pulled McCall out and let Mitch play.
Right.
He should have pulled McCall and let Mitch play. But to each his, we won. We won.
Right. Yeah. Just a few things. I think the Dalen Terry, and I'm tying these two together. The Dalen Terry for Yabu trade, to me, specifically addresses a need I think the Knicks know that they have. They know that they don't have size and quickness on the perimeter like they'd like to have. Now, at the same time, we're not asking anybody to come here right now, at least for right now. We're not asking anyone to come here and take away Landry Shamit's minutes. Because Landry Shamit hit some shots tonight, boss. I can't remember exactly, but it feels like every time the Knicks got down by 1, Landry Shamit would hit a 3.
That's a fact.
To put us up by 2.
My stomach was in knots. My chest was getting tight, and then he hit a 3. I'm like, all right.
There we go.
Yeah, all right.
Right. And his defense, his away defense, like when Jamal Murray and Jokic tried to run the screen game up top to try to get Mitch onto Murray, and man, Shamit away, taking away the pass so that they could so that those two offensive players can be defended by our two defensive players without an opt-out option to kind of reset the offense, forcing Murray to do something on OG. Oh my goodness. It was beautiful to watch. And even though Denver scored 127, it didn't feel like it didn't feel like a team that was scoring 127. Right? Denver took 105 shots and they hit 44% of them. And tonight, Denver was 13 of 50 from three. Denver shot 26%.
Jokic was like, it was a point, and they was like 1 for 12. I was like, he took that many 3-pointers? I didn't even realize he shot that many.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, tonight we just looked. I mean, I did tonight we looked great. I think the Dalen Terry thing, though, specifically addresses that specific need, though. I think Leon Rose knows that we needed another wing player with size to kind of to give some looks to other teams, because I don't know how much Dalen Terry is going to play.
Right.
But what I do know though is at least we have something in the arsenal in case we need it. Jay, what's good, bro?
What's up, Jay?
Hey, what's up? Good win, good, great, excellent, delicious win. How we doing?
Great, man. You know who I was surprised Mo played, man. I thought he was gonna be out. I thought he was gonna miss some games.
Yeah.
Well,
during that game, you need everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we also need to remember that we were without Josh and Deuce.
Yeah.
So that was a great win to pull off when we didn't have one of our best defenders and our pest out there on the court.
Yeah.
Our biggest disruptor was not out there on the court. One of our best defenders and 3-point shooters was not out there. And we still won. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Knicks, man. I'm hyped.
Yep.
We won the championship. That felt like a playoff game.
That looked like a possible preview of. Can you imagine that was a game 7? I would have lost I probably would have passed out. Anyway, I probably would have passed out, but that could have been a preview. Who knows? But I'll tell you this. Not only that, but I'm into giving props and flowers while people are still alive to get them. We played against one of the best historically big men in the game ever.
Yeah.
And he's a beast, man. To watch.
Best player in the NBA.
I agree with I agree with you. We said that earlier when I dropped in for a minute. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
You know who else? Said it? Not he didn't say in those words, but they interviewed at the end, and so this is for all chat. I want the chat to hear this, especially. This is for everybody who thinks like the Knicks or the players are not friendly with Cad or don't love whatever. The interview after the game was a big man interview. It was Cat and Mitch together.
Right.
And they were complimenting each other and what one did and what the other one didn't, and blood leaking on faces and all this other stuff. And Cat even said, I've been doing this for years, never seen any in so many words, not in these words I'm saying, but in so many words. When you play against that guy, man, it's like you want to play against one of the all-time greatest. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
think
did our thing,
I
man.
think he's
Way
in
to
the GOAT
stay.
conversation.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Jokic is in the GOAT conversation, bro.
I'm 100% with that.
For sure.
100% with that.
For sure.
Do you think that maybe he's in Denver? And I don't want to interrupt. I know you guys were flowing, but just real quick, do you think that maybe because he's in Denver that people may not realize just how much of a goat he is, and that's why he's not in the like we don't
No,
when we say
no,
goats, we don't say it his name
no.
often.
That part ain't it. I'm definitely. I'll say no to that. I'll say he's not in the conversation because he doesn't want to be in the conversation.
Right.
Like
Soon
he's
as
one
the
of those
season
dudes.
over, he go play with his horses back home.
Yeah, he don't want to be. Yeah, like how many Doritos commercials have you seen him in, or sneaker commercials?
Yeah.
And think about how many times he's won MVP and a championship.
Right.
Bro,
think about how many times. Think about how many times he's been in trouble.
Right.
Or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Listen, so that's a guy that you wanna make him the GOAT. I get it though. He don't want to be it, but it's a good look for the NBA to make sure that they include him in it in some sort of fashion. He doesn't need a commercial for that.
Right.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though. Believe me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but I'll tell you what, if the Knicks win a championship, Josh Hart name gonna be on everything. Josh Hart's a pitch man.
Right.
Legit, Josh Hart's name would be on Mike and Ike's. Mike Ike's
Yeah.
and Josh.
Yeah. Jay ain't far. Listen, if I probably would be doing the same thing. So I got who you are. You got to know who yourself, right? So I get it.
Right.
Josh.
If I had one complaint about this game, right, it would be that they stopped going to Cat.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't have been in overtime. But in that third quarter, when they came out, I mean, not to say that JB ain't hit his shots, but them first couple was rough. He was forcing it a little bit.
Yeah.
And if they would have just stuck with going to Cat, we probably would have been up 10. Yep. And I blame that all on the coach. You gotta know.
But they ran out play tonight, though.
They what?
Remember, I don't know if y'all remember me acting like an immature baby, talking about Eric Spoelstra ran the same play for an entire playoff series. Remember that? He ran a play for Jimmy Butler and blah blah blah. I remember
you saying that.
Over and over and over.
Yeah, over and over. And so Denver ran it for Jokic, right? Denver ran it for Jokic, and then 2 plays later, Mike Brown ran it for Cat. And Cat bullied Jamal Murray under the rim. And then I don't think they went back to it.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like you the coach, you watching this. Why you not going back? You gotta spam it over and over and over until they stop it. Or they double and you pass out of it for an easy open shot. I don't understand it. It don't make sense. But we won. So I don't want to go down that rabbit hole tonight.
Nah, not tonight. But Mike Brown.
It was a great win.
Mike Brown was not it.
And they all look happy, right? Like they all look like they was playing. They were happy to be on the court with each other.
Right.
They were. They were.
Right.
I was happy watching them.
Even that big hug with Mitch and Cat walked off the court after the end of that interview.
Yep, they sure did.
Right.
So,
cash rule.
See what winning do?
Yeah.
You see what winning do?
Yeah. And Cat even said something like, I think Cat is really like, I think I'm gonna, no matter what, there's some days I'm frustrated with them. There's no doubt about it. But there's days I'm frustrated with everybody, but it seems to be very popular to be frustrated with him. and I know I fell inside of that a couple times, and and I know that they called Mitch one. It's good to have a great center that comes off the bench for you. And Cat said a great center that comes off something
Yeah.
like he's a starter. He could be. I forgot the words he said because it was I was doing something for a little while, but yo,
He was he was
he
saying that
blew up a little
there's
bit.
15 players on the team, and being a starter and coming off the bench don't really matter. We all play together as a unit. He basically was
Right.
saying the starter ain't more important than the dude that's coming off the bench, but he was giving Mitch his
Yeah, yeah,
props.
yeah. Yeah, right, right.
Yeah,
He wasn't having that.
right.
Yeah. I like that.
Yo, Drew, I wasn't blaming Mike Brown for JB dribbling. I was blaming Mike Brown for him not running plays and running the offense through Cat.
Right.
That's what I was blaming him for. He can't dribble the ball from the sidelines. That's not what I was talking about.
Right. Hey, so Cash is in the building. Cash, I'm gonna read this super chat and I want to get your thoughts. Brooklyn, I'm sorry, brother Brooklyn Sportstainment Show. Thank you for the generous contribution. And he says, who cares for Bridges? Who cares about the game? Now I am so exhausted in second overtime. Thank God we got our 8th in a row. Crap. Right. That 8th in a row is something special. That 8th in a row is something special. Can we make it 9 in a row on Friday night though? Wonder who we play. Wonder
That's where
who we
I'm at.
play
Yup,
Friday
we
night.
can. We sure can.
Cash, what's good, brother?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hey, did you get a chance to see the Caps?
No, I haven't looked. I got the notification, but I didn't get a chance to look at them yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I will definitely take a look. I was just gonna say that I didn't physically see the game last night. I just saw that we got the dub, which is the important thing. From the box score, from what I saw, I hope Bridges had a stellar defensive game at least, because offensively, he didn't do much. But great win. And I like that trade. That's all I'm gonna say.
It was a total team effort tonight. Tonight was a total team effort. Brunson caught fire twice in the same game, though, which is rare. You rarely see a player catch fire twice in the same game, right? Usually, you gotta, if you get hot, you want to stay hot and cooler. But then Brunson, he's like, JB is phenomenal, bro. We didn't really hate Bridges' offense because Cat balled out tonight, Brunson balled out, OG balled out tonight, Mitch balled out tonight. Landry Shamet was, bruh. Landry Shamet was huge.
Ooh, he was clutch.
Yeah. Yeah. And
that pass to him under the bucket, my God. Anyway.
And I don't know. I think Jordan Clarkson was doing his best Josh Hart imitation that the hair Jordan giveth and hair Jordan taketh away. Like he'll turn the ball over and they'll go down and dunk, and then he'll come back down and hit a layup, and you like
hair Jordan.
Bro. Bro, you're a veteran. You're supposed to be more consistent than that, but everybody has flaws. Like he wasn't throwing the ball all over the place now, but at the same time, you could see where Mike Brown is like, oh, I gotta sit him because he's kind of a little out of control right now, man. Let me sit him or rest him. Cash, he started tonight, bro.
Yeah, I saw he was in the starting lineup. So
Yeah, man.
I think they was doing that to maybe try and boost his confidence. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but great
Maybe.
win, and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
at some point it's got to end, but hey, let's
How do
enjoy
you,
while it's
how do you know? Hey, Cash, how you know that?
I know it's got to end.
How do you know that? We're gonna
Yeah,
win
because
all of
you know
them,
what?
all the way to the end.
You know what's funny, man? You know what's
Yeah.
funny? We we love our Knicks, but some of us are really delusional, man. Because they probably
Yeah.
think we're going to win that we're not going to lose another game for the rest of the season. But we know
That's me.
we
I'm
know
in that
that's not
boat.
going to happen, man.
I'm in that
Yep.
boat.
I'm
I'm
on that
feeling like
boat.
we never gonna lose again.
Yeah,
Ever.
I'm
Yeah.
there. We're all in that boat.
I'm feeling
But
like we
you,
never
but
gonna
you,
lose again.
but you know what, Cash? Guess what?
What's that?
That's the same people who thought we were never gonna win again just 2 weeks ago.
And that would be me too.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would be me too.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's
I see. I wasn't in that boat, thank God. But you know what? It comes and it goes. You gotta take when it's here. You gotta remember that how exciting it is to be a Knicks fan because there'll be a day where you might lose to and be like, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" But
well.
it's
I'll
tough.
just say we got to remember the goal is checkmate. We may lose we may lose a
Yep.
bishop or a knight might get picked off. Pawns is usually the first to go, but I'm just saying that could happen. But in the end, as long as the king still stands and we get checkmate, that's what matters. Because
Uh,
as long as the king is on the board and our king, of course, is Captain Clutch, we
no,
good, man. We good.
Yeah,
He
man.
showed himself to be that tonight from what I saw.
he should probably come out to the king from Run DMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man. I think this trade, this addition is hitting us at the right time though.
Tell
Because
me a little bit about it.
with Josh
Yeah.
and Deuce out, with Josh and Deuce out, man, we're gonna need all the depth we can possibly get our hands on
Yeah.
because we play two teams in our vicinity Friday and Sunday.
Oh man, you don't think
Yeah.
Josh playing?
Let me provide a little intel on him. I looked at him when he was coming out the draft. Dalen Terry.
Right.
He's a great defender. He's long, so he fits that long athletic wing prototype. He's not that good of an offensive player. He
Right.
actually played some point guard when he was in Arizona. He went to Arizona.
Yeah, he was the point guard.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was actually the point guard. So don't be surprised if you see him helping out in some ball handling duties. But
Right.
he's a great defender. He's definitely not a 3-point shooter, but he can, a cutter, help out in the flow of the offense. But he's definitely an upgrade, I would say, from Yabusele. Yabusele, as we all know, was definitely a disappointment. So.
Yo, Drew, I promise you that was 100% me.
And real quick, Virtuoso, thank you for the generous contribution. Virtuoso says, we need this momentum heading into the Pistons tomorrow and the Celtics game on Super Bowl Sunday. Hope that Shana Cat makes them tougher. Yeah, he was leaking bad, bro.
Yo, when he stood up, everybody was like,
Oh,
the whole guard. It was like, oh,
yeah,
it was blood everywhere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Well,
was, yeah.
well, at least he wasn't my man. I don't know if I mean not to change the subject. That boxing match. What was that guy's name? Jarrell Miller, man. At least he was. That wasn't him, man.
Somebody getting his hair knocked off.
Yeah, literally got his hair knocked off.
Yeah, and man, out there boxing with a weave in his hair. A grown
Uh,
That
man
was
with a
horrible.
weave. Man, if you don't stop, or whatever kind of thing he had on a unit, whatever they call it. A
yeah,
grown
man
man out there
unit.
with a
Yeah,
unit in his
a
head.
man unit.
He
A
had a
man
tube.
unit.
He had a tube.
Yeah, he had one, and he didn't glue it down or nothing. Like,
Wait. If you got your tube knocked off, you really got hit.
You really got hit, bro.
Yeah, he got
Yo,
toupeed, man. Toupee. Boom,
yeah,
boom.
toupee.
That's
Olay
it.
toupee.
That's it.
Vert said he got his wig split.
Yo, you know what's funny? That was his real hair. That's just how hard he got hit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
god.
So yeah, tonight, man, I think we saw some stuff, y'all. I think Denver. I saw Denver do some stuff, and I'm not saying that I'm John Wooden, right? But I saw Denver do some stuff offensively. I was like, wait a minute.
Yep.
Yo, they going in the bag in a midweek, a middle of the week game on the East Coast. They going in a bag of tricks. I think they really, hey y'all, chat. I think Denver really, really feels like the Knicks have their number, right? I think the Knicks, because in most nights, like when because the Knicks played Washington last night, right?
Yes.
And they were in a tough game with Denver tonight, right? Most teams, they like, man, shit, we played last night, bro. We ain't got nothing left in the tank, bro. We just gonna, I mean, Josh ain't here, Deuce ain't here. We already short. To me, I think they proved that they're on the verge of walking and talking and acting like a champion now. Now that doesn't guarantee they're gonna beat the Pistons on Friday night, right? But what it does guarantee to me is that they've found something and they're confident in it. I think their pick and roll defense was phenomenal. They had somebody sagging. I don't know what the term they call it, right? Whatever term they call it. But when the dude turns the corner, or when the dude tries to turn the corner, they have somebody sitting there. So you have to try to pass it by him or split him or something. And most guards don't do that because it takes too much time off the clock and pushes you away from the ball. And then when they go to that wing, they try to trap them over there and make them pass the ball from the sideline. And man, OG and Mitch look phenomenal, bro. I mean, they look phenomenal, right? And this is a Denver Nuggets team that historically, the Denver Nuggets franchise can score
At will.
They take pride in that.
Yep.
Yeah, they take pride in that, man. So, yeah, man. What did y'all see anything else?
This is not with everything.
Jay disappeared. There he is. All right. There he is. We didn't hear you, bro.
He probably frozen. Yeah.
Jay the frozen one.
I pressed the wrong button and I pressed the mute button at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't lie to you, man. I closed my eyes for a minute earlier. So anyway, that game had me exhausted. Like it was
right.
Anyway, and my daughter watched it with me, and she was she went, I know, so I had a good time. I'm gonna tell you something. We play our game, and it's okay to like mimic a play, like you just said. Like they ran a play, and then we ran a play, and then I think that's great. Whatever, and if something works for you and it works for us, we need to stay with that. I think that there's only a few. Like, I don't have too much negative to say, right? And me usually I'm not looking for the negative.
Right.
I'm really always looking for, you know, how it adds up and how we could get to the boards and how we could do this and what we should be doing. But there is some things about this team that I would like to see polished up in a little bit. And one of those things is free throws. Bridges doesn't, even though whatever the game, if he doesn't hit that three at the end, and then they had an opportunity to at least tie it, look, you can't get everything you want in life, but it has of late been not the greatest free throw shooting squad, and I just would like to see them a little bit better. But tonight, we did pretty good. We did good tonight, so I'm not gonna cry about it. He missed that one at the end. I think that's a tough one to make. A lot of pressure. I don't care who you are. And he got 11 calls, so I was really happy about that. The fact that he got 11 attempts.
Okay.
But at the same time, Cat got 4. And so, yeah, as far as tonight, they did.
I don't understand
good.
what you mean. Hold on, Jay. I don't understand what you're getting at.
I would like to see tonight. Tonight we had a better shooting, so I was trying to give him props. I went backwards. Usually we've been missing free throws lately.
Okay.
And tonight we did much better hitting our free throws. I went backwards on it. I was trying to say that's all I'm trying to say. And that we also got calls. We missed 3 altogether, but out of, I think, something like 16 or 20, something like that, about close to 20 free throws. We missed 3, so that's good. But I like to see them get crispier on them.
Okay.
Yeah, not tonight. Today was a better day, but because there's only so many free throw attempts we're gonna get with the foot lockers out there. So, and I'm just gonna say it because I feel it. I'm still not fully sold on Brown. I'm not, but I love our team. So, yeah, he made a couple new moves. He did one while you and I were speaking, actually. But let's see what happens. I want to see how he incorporates from here on out. Everybody happy, but we'll see if he's the coach of the future. He's definitely here now.
Okay.
And the craziest thing is that I'm not even feeling negative. I'm so excited about it, but like, I don't know. Brown does some things that kind of irk me. Like, he just doesn't. Maybe I'm so used to the screaming Tibbs that I don't know what to do. That this guy doesn't get off the bench and do anything for I don't feel like he does the standing up for his team type guy, and I'd like to see a little bit more of that. That's it. Not necessarily.
I felt like tonight was a flawless effort, bro. In my opinion, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think tonight was flawless. I think Tyler Kolek looked decent, damn near great in limited minutes.
I thought he looked great.
I think Mo Diawara is going to be a starter in this league real soon. Mo Diawara, if Mo Diawara keeps it up like this on this development pace, he might be a starter sometime next year. He cleaned up his defense tonight against Denver. Man, and when other people grabbed rebounds, they were looking to get him the ball, to bring the ball up the floor. And that's impressive.
That young man has zero fear. He is not afraid of the moment.
Tori, this is where I have an issue, right? My issue with Diawara is Mo Diawara. Would you shut the fuck, Mo Diawara? Did y'all see him barking at Jokic?
I actually didn't. It might have been one of the times I had my eyes closed and was praying a little bit.
Mo Diawara
praying a little, please, God. Please, I don't want to lose.
No, he is
Hall of Famers like he belongs.
He does definitely feel like he belongs there, and he often looks like he belongs there. He barking on Jokic, so he definitely did bark on Jokic 100%.
Yo, and Mo Diawara only played 14 minutes, right?
Yep.
Right. Mo Diawara only played 14 minutes, right? I like Mo Diawara a lot. But when you put him on the floor with these megastars, I think he belongs.
As he should. As he should. If you don't believe it, who is gonna believe it? I love that young man spunk. Let's go. He can't be pissing off the really good players though. Like shh, just go back up the court. Just go back up the court.
The only thing missing from Mo Diawara is construction Timbs. That's it.
You need a pair of constructs. Let's go, Mo. I'm gonna buy him some.
He reminds me of, and Derek Frank stole my point as usual. Derek Frank stole my point as usual, right? Y'all acting like everybody acting like y'all don't see Derek Frank's comment, right? Act like y'all don't see that comment. What I was gonna say is, he reminds me of that rapper Big L from back in the day. Like
he looks good. Yep, identical.
The young bull, bro. You around all these established rappers, and you acting like you belong already. You don't even have an album out.
Word, right? Yo, your covers from the staircase on the project. That's your cover. He's sitting on the stairs. Oh man, but could he rap?
Was he talented?
Boy, right. Oh my God, man! Did we lose somebody early that would have changed the entire game?
Yeah, probably changed our lives.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, just the stuff I heard from him changed mine in that short time.
Right. Now, look, Mo Diawara did scored on a serpentine layup, right? He was driving to the rim. Mitch didn't know which way to go because he sees a guy almost his size driving to the rim.
Full throttle.
So Mitch don't know what to do. So Mitch is kind of turning, and this dude is snaking behind Mitch and gets a layup.
Yeah.
And he hit a three.
And that sneaky snaking thing too was ill. Yeah, this guy.
Bro, Mo Diawara was really impressive tonight. I think tonight encapsulated everything that we wanted to see from the Knicks tonight, right? We wanted to see a Jordan Clarkson bounce back. We got that, right? We wanted to see OG Anunoby be consistent. We got that. We wanted to see Cat have a dominant game against a dominant big. We got that. We wanted to see Mitchell Robinson's elite defense. We got that. We wanted to see Mike Brown play more than just the usual suspects. We got that. We wanted to see the Knicks face adversity and bounce back. Well, he did that 5 or 6 times. Right? On top of all of that, we got to see Jalen Brunson turn it on whenever he felt like it. We got that. Tonight, even though it took two overtimes to win, I think we got all the things that we wanted to see from this Knicks team tonight. Except maybe Mikal Bridges' offense. But we'll live with that. And the chat is mighty quiet about me saying this game was immaculate. The chat is super quiet. We got double-digit rebounds from Cat. We got 7 defensive rebounds from Mitch, 8 total. I mean, we got all the things that we wanted to see from this Knicks team. We got it. Right? We didn't, and the cherry on top is in a win streak that we could, like some could say in this win streak, like we were crumb snatching. Y'all remember the term crumb snatching?
Mm-hmm.
Like some could say this win streak were like the Knicks were crumb snatching, like beating bad teams, whatever. Well, tonight we beat the Denver Nuggets.
That was definitely a statement win.
Again, by the way. Oh.
We got to see Mike Brown make adjustments against a really good team. And they worked. There were a lot of things the Knicks did right tonight. A lot of things the Knicks did right tonight. And as a Knicks fan, I'm proud of it. Right? While 2 Denver Nuggets, 2 All-Stars got off tonight, we still pulled it out, man. This is a great win, I thought.
Deuce's injury is concerning, though. Jalen will probably be back. Josh should be back for the Detroit game, I think. But Deuce's injury has me concerned. He's been out for like 7 games now, right?
Close to it.
Yeah. But we're still winning.
No, I get it. I get it. He's a big part of our team, and I'm concerned about this injury. I feel like he's been out too many games, and they too quiet about it. Now they talking about he getting second opinions and reevaluate. I'm like, oh God.
How concerned are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
About an 8, because I feel like he might. It may be way worse than we thinking.
Maybe.
If he getting opinions, that sound like surgery talk to me.
I wasn't alarmed until you said that just now. Now I think I'm alarmed.
So I don't, and to be super quiet. They don't want to tell you nothing. They could just tell me. Like they don't have to tell everybody. They could just tell me, but they won't
Right.
even tell me.
Mm.
They ain't gonna tell you because they know you're gonna tell us.
Well, yeah, but then we can't tell everybody.
Right.
We gonna just tell our listeners.
Right. Oh, and
And that's all that's gonna
that.
know. It's not gonna be that many people, right?
Right. It'll
Only
be.
31,000.
Yeah, that's all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man. Justo says the trade is
I'm not
extended.
at an 8. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say, bro.
I'm not at an 8. I'm at a 5. I'm in the middle. He's been shooting lights out. He's been playing great. He's been playing great basketball. Has nothing about him or his play. I just feel like right now we're zoning out and we're gonna be fine. And things like this have a different type of effect for me because, like, for instance, let's say he's out for, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna
Don't
say.
say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I promise. Okay. I was gonna say 1 just to
Okay.
Okay. But let's even at 1, right? We just beat the Raptors, the Lakers, the Denver. We beat a lot of impressive teams that
Philly
are
too,
above
right?
us. Philly, exactly. Thank you. That was the other one I was thinking. So, I'm not. While I'm not saying we don't need him,
No,
what I am saying is that when your player goes down, like a player
a
goes
player,
down,
right?
right? And let and it's and they're out for now 6 games ish, and you're rolling. All that means to me is when he comes back, it's like picking up a brand new player that could shoot threes and defend.
Right.
And maybe at that moment, it's a new spark. You know what I mean? Like a brand new spark again off the bench again. Maybe some people need that extra rest. All of a sudden, here comes Deuce. Boom. That's the spark. It's like getting that. It's like getting a free agent. So I look at things like that, especially when I watch like baseball. So when I watch basketball and people are out, I'm like, okay. When they come back, though, it's like picking up somebody brand new that does all the things that we looked in the last guy, but that last guy happened to be this guy. So
Like if he's out for an extended amount of time, I know it's gonna sound weird, but I'll probably have the same. No, I probably won't. I forgot when Shamit was out. I forgot about him, and not in a bad way. I just forgot that we had him and he wasn't playing because he was hurt. I feel like I might do the same thing for with Deuce, but because Shamit is playing so well, but I doubt it. Deuce is my guy, so
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be looking for him. But
I
we
mean,
got somebody to
right,
fill in the blank.
definitely,
You
definitely.
know.
That's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Next
It's
is
like
next
we
man
have
up.
that.
I get it.
Yeah,
It's just
and
concerning to me because I like the depth, the amount of people that we have. But
hmm
it's not like
I
we don't
agree.
have somebody to fill in.
Right, but another good thing about like no, there's nothing good about injury, right? But another positive thing about the and that waiting period is the other guys that next man up. It might not just be a next man up. It might be two next man up because they
Right.
have to fill it in, and that improves both their games. Somebody
Hmm.
like Kolek and
Yes.
Clarkson.
Yes.
And that really would help amazing because now we're getting all that, and now they're really working and honing on every aspect of their game. And then
Right.
Deuce comes back with that buzzsaw energy.
Right.
So that's why I'm at a 5. I
Yeah.
think that if the team was where it was a couple of weeks ago, I'd be all mushy and like, but I definitely feel confident about the team. Obviously, prayers out to Deuce that and for our team that it's just very, very light and
Right.
something that he could fix up. And just we roll and we keep rolling, and that's the best we can do. So that's why I'm trying to be positive. Trying to see, but
Now,
yeah,
see,
I
you,
get it. Yeah,
yeah,
good.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I just add a little extra points on because Deuce is my guy.
Well, I knew that already. I didn't want to say
Yeah,
that
add a few
out loud.
points on because Deuce is my guy. You know.
Right. Yeah. I didn't want to throw in your presidentship.
That's right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
the vice president because Wiz has said he the president of the Deuce fan club, so I had to
Oh,
stand
okay.
down. But
Okay.
but
Oh,
I'm the
damn.
vice president.
Well, at least you're in the cabinet. That's
Yeah,
good.
I still got a position.
All right. Thank God. That's good. So, yeah. You know, and he's not older. I mean, injury is an injury, but the older you get, it's harder to recover.
Right.
As
Thank,
I
thankfully,
could tell
Deuce
you.
is like 27, so I think he okay. 20.
Yeah,
It's
right.
still heal quick.
27. Right. 27, but he looked 21 and he runs like he's
If he that
21.
old, I don't even think Deuce is that old.
Yeah, I
You
think
know.
No,
like
I get it all.
no, I think he's 25, but
Right.
um but he's in impeccable shape
Right.
and
And he
all that.
tough. He used to play football. He a tough guy.
Right, exactly. Exactly. At 24, 25, I broke my finger. I wrapped it up myself, wrapped the whole thing up. Now you can feel the bone still didn't heal right, but I didn't even go to the doctor because I was a knucklehead. Wrapped it up, iced it up for a little while. I knew it was broken, and if I did that now, I'd be crying like a baby. Somebody come and get me, mommy, come get me. So you know,
The more
I think it'll be
the more
fine.
I hear y'all speak about this, though, the more y'all make me think it's about time for us to buy these Lawrence Tears New York Knicks NBA champs hats. Right? Because
Let's
if we're
go.
playing like this without Deuce and Josh,
Yeah.
Right. That's why I pointed it out earlier. We were not whole, and we had two of our best players sit out this game.
right, right. And Endgame, thank you for the generous contribution. Endgame says the most impressive part of tonight is that the Knicks beat the Nuggets twice. The refs sucked. They definitely bet on the game.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, let me do this though. And I know it's gonna be. I know this is gonna sound corny, but I'm corny. Man, I want to thank Gershon Yabusele for his time here with the Knicks. Right? Was it an ideal situation? No. Did that man get to live his lifelong dream? Absolutely. Right. And I am one to like that man put in so much effort, even though he wasn't a great fit for the Knicks. I always felt like he enjoyed playing for the Knicks. Right. Even though it wasn't, maybe if Tibbs was here, Yabusele would have looked different. Big, strong guy playing in a half court set. You get to
Yep.
put him on the boards, and he gets to be a big, thick, strong guy flexing his muscles in the half court. In Mike Brown's system, where you need greyhounds, maybe having a Rottweiler wasn't the best fit, right? And so, and that's a bad analogy. It's the only thing that comes to mind right now, the way for me to describe it. I just, man, I'm at a point, man, with the Knicks that I really appreciate everything that these guys do every night, right? You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately, these guys go out, and even though they get paid millions, they do put their bodies on the line, right? They put their bodies on the line, and I appreciate these guys, man. Right? Even because to me, the most confounding player on the roster was not Yabusele. The most confounding guy on the roster to me was Hair Jordan since day one, right? Because Hair Jordan,
I can't with the Hair Jordan.
In his prime, Hair Jordan could be a 30-point guy
Yep.
that could also play point guard in limited stretches, right? Like at the beginning of the season, I thought maybe Hair Jordan was going to be our point guard off the bench if Tyler Kolek wasn't going to be the guy. But as the season went along, I find myself thinking like Clarkson is supposed to be our Malik Monk in a Mike Brown offense. Well, he's not Malik Monk. Right? He's not that. He's not an explosive athletic scorer. He's not a he's not a guy that can take you off the bounce like he used to. Now he's more of a crafty scorer. Now he's more like a thinner version of Jalen Brunson, using craftiness and things of that sort. And his defense is like a tennis ball off a brick wall, right? Like he wants to do it, but Hair Jordan is so little that even though he's taller, he's still razor thin. Every time I see Hair Jordan, I think somebody killed my dog. And man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. He shouldn't be going in front of his home. They did their root was wrong. Yeah, I'm thinking Bone Thugs and Harmony when I see him, right?
Mm.
And instead of, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the Tuck is right. That's what I'm thinking. Like when I see him, right? But the thing about it, two things. In a 100-game schedule, every player is going to have their ups and downs, except the megastars in the league. They'll find a way. Like that A Tribe Called Quest song. They'll find a way, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the role player guys, you expect them to at least hit their whatever their floor production is. You expect them to be their floor production every night. And Hair Jordan on some nights, you're like, hey, is Hair Jordan washed? And then on other nights, you're like, that's exactly what we need in the playoffs. And so when I compare Hair Jordan to Yabusele, I knew Yabusele was kind of like a borderline NBA player that in the right situation, he could thrive. You know what I'm saying? Like if Yabusele's 3 was going this year, I don't think we're having the same conversation. Right? I think our lips are zipped. Right? I think we could live with the bad stuff because the good stuff was outweighing them. Right? Derek Frank. Frank's again, hip hop always messing me up my whole head, teasing me just like Tisha did Martin. Now look at what you start. Hip hop all the time. Hip hop all the time, and all the time. Endgame, thank you for the generous contribution. Endgame says the most impressive part of tonight is that the Knicks beat the Nuggets. I think we read that already, right? Yeah, we read that already. Hey, but we still appreciate that Endgame for sure. We still appreciate that. So, yeah, man. The Deuce thing. Now that we bring it up, I think I might be headed to the ledge.
Come on back. We're gonna be all right.
Because anybody.
I'm so proud of you. Sorry to interrupt. That was the most proudest moment. That's my girl right there. Yes.
Come on back.
She was an 8. That was an 8. That's why she's my crimey. I'm telling you right there. She was at an 8 just 5 minutes ago. We had a nice conversation. She's like, "Are you all right? Come on back." That was like the aunt that you fell off the bike and she blew on your knee. Like, it's all right. You'll be fine. Here your bubbles. Here the bubbles. Go bubble and bubble. You'll be fine.
That's right.
So my Aunt Robin. So like everybody got their Aunt Robin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Eat something. Just eat something.
I'll say this real quick, y'all, too, to the point. Hey man, I was really hard on Mike Brown, right? Really harsh.
I'm still on Mike Brown.
And now that the Knicks have won like a few games in a row and it looked like adjustments are being made, I'm almost to the point, man, where I can have like faith. And it's not, and listen, I don't hate Mike Brown and I don't hate the hire and none of that stuff. But as human beings, transitions can be difficult at times. Right? Transitions can be difficult. It's just what it is. Right? Like you get used to a certain thing, whether you like it or not. You ask for something different, and then when you get that new thing, you're like, man, it's one of those things.
Yeah,
man. So let's get to what the people came to see. Oh, listen, I had a quote queued up though. Let me do my thing, my quote though. When I first heard the Deuce thing, all I can think about was my Caribbean rhythm of "Ring the Alarm," like,
ring the alarm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey.
That's what I was thinking. Like, my Caribbean rhythm is like "Ring the Alarm," right? But Tory B was like, "Come on back. You ain't got to pack no cigarettes. You ain't got to go outside in the cold and smoke no Newport. Come on back in the house." You know what I'm saying? That little thing right there, that little issue, that don't worry, we good. We good. And we good. Stuff like that, don't worry. We are straight.
Yeah, Jay took me off the ledge, so let me just bring you on back in here.
Yeah.
Bring you on back in here.
I'm holding the edge of the rope and you grab the middle of the rope. And he grabbed the rope and we pulled back.
Right. No more that don't push, we close to the ledge. None of that.
That's
right.
Nah. Listen, teamwork make the dream work, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How confident are y'all about this Pistons matchup Friday night?
Very.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna beat the brakes off of them, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like
Me
I
too.
feel like they owed it, and we're gonna give it. And I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but I think we're gonna beat them.
Okay.
Just like tonight, I didn't think we were gonna win by the way we've been winning, but like you said earlier, if we did one or two things different, we could have won by 10 or 12. I think you said 10, but I'm gonna add 12.
Okay.
I think that's what we're gonna see, a game something like that, where it's, you know, tough fought and we win by at a good 10 points, maybe 12 to 14 if we do it right.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I feel.
All right. So here I am with it, right? I'm gonna add I'm a thing that's gonna sound crazy. The Pistons don't concern me.
Nope.
That's not the
Promise you, I
concern.
feel the same way. It ain't the playoffs. I don't care about them.
Right. What concerns me though is not that. And I think what concerns me is Friday night Knicks.
That really hasn't been a thing this year, though.
Friday night Knicks.
Yeah, that really hasn't been a thing, though. We won plenty of games on Friday. That hasn't been a thing this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hasn't been a thing.
That's that old PST. What do you call that? PSTD from the back.
PTSD.
Yeah, I can't even say it. Look, I'm telling you, man. I got so hyped during that game. I don't even know if I know where I'm at right now. You see, I had the mute on. I turned my thing off before. So, yeah, that used to happen. Just like when we used to cancel, when we would have a good game, but we had terrible third quarters. Those things aren't happening anymore. You know. So
I think
Oh,
what the I think we're in it as fans too. I think we're probably in a place like we don't know what the Pistons are going to look like come Friday night because for one, they
they
play
just
the
made a
Wizards
trade,
tonight.
right? They
So the
made more
Pistons,
trades.
huh?
They made more trades.
Yeah, the Pistons are turning that roster. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They hadn't gotten rid of anybody crucial,
Right.
but they did bring in Kevin Herter,
I don't know.
and they brought in another shooter. I think they brought
Ivy
in,
left.
what is that?
Ivy left.
That's the one trade I knew about. They did something after that.
Was that for Herder? Was Ivy for Herder?
Yeah.
Then that was the only thing I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think my main concern is we're off today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leon Rose is gonna get busy, right? Today, I think Leon Rose is gonna be busy today. I don't know what he's gonna be doing, but I think he's gonna be busy, right? Detroit plays Washington tonight, and then they'll play us on the second half of a back-to-back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while that sounds like I'm pushing a narrative that Detroit will lay down against the Knicks, if we play them on the second half of a back-to-back and they're competitive, and we can't, for once, be the rested team going in playing a team that has a back-to-back, it's gonna make me think about some stuff after the game.
It's gonna be a hard fought game, Freezy, because they want to beat the brakes off us every time they see us.
Right.
So they're gonna
it's
come to
definitely
play.
exciting.
What I think these games mean way more to them than they do to us. Like
Yep.
I don't think the
100%.
Knicks look at Detroit and be like, yeah, we gotta beat them. It's like, yeah, it's Detroit. We need a win, but it's not like a vendetta. I don't think it's personal. I think they want to beat them because they blew us out the last time they saw us, but I don't think it's a we gotta get these guys back then because we don't have to get them back for nothing. We knocked them out of the playoffs. They didn't knock us out of the playoffs. So I just
Right.
don't think the Knicks had the same edge that Detroit got when we go to play them.
Yep.
So it's going to be a hard fought game because they're going,
Yeah,
they come into play. But I
and they
think
dirty a little bit.
right, they're a little dirty, but I do
Yep.
think that when we win, because I do believe we will win,
Right.
we're going to knock the win out of them a little bit. Because right now they think they're the better basketball team.
Yeah.
I mean, the record says that, but the roster doesn't. And right now they believe they're the better basketball team.
Right.
So when we go knock the wind out of them, they not gonna like that.
Okay.
Let me add one thing on top of that. I think our boys don't think they could lose right now.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I love that.
I
You
feel
know what
like
I
we're
mean?
right back in that moment, Jay. Like at the end of the cup game when Jalen was like, "We just find a way." That's where I feel
Right.
like they at right now.
100,000%, 1,000,000,000%. That
Right.
it doesn't matter. Put who's coming? Put them there. Put them up.
Right.
Put it up. I got 5 on it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody notice when Cat saw his blood, it's like something flipped in him?
A little bit. He looked. Yeah.
Okay.
He did say something about it. I can't forget. I don't remember exactly. What did he say to the person? They said,
I mean, I feel like Cat been turning up the last through this whole run.
Okay.
So I don't know about the blood and the turn up, but I just feel like he been, on demon time this whole entire run. This whole little 8-game swing.
Right.
yeah.
You realize he's arguing a lot. I mean, he still talk to the refs, but it's not a full argument. It's just like, hey, like you don't see that, and right up the court.
Yeah.
He playing
It's
hard on the
different. Yep.
defensive end. He not picking up stupid fouls. He fouled out tonight, but it's only probably the second time he's fouled out all season.
Yeah.
And he fouled out at the end of the first overtime.
Right, I'm about to say that.
So
He
it's
found
not
out.
like he didn't
Yeah.
last. I mean, we still needed him, I guess you could say. We won the game, but we could have used them. But
Right.
he was guarding the best player in the league. So,
Yeah.
that whistle get a little skewed sometimes. Not to say he wasn't fouling, but he didn't pick up any offensive fouls. I
Right.
always want to point that out.
I want to point that out too.
And I didn't notice the hook today. And
Yeah.
I maybe, just didn't, focus in enough, but his 3 was falling and his basket, his runs to the basket were clean. He wasn't flailing out there. So maybe, like Drew say, Band-Aid Cat is more aggressive than Bodega Cat. So
whoever put that Band-Aid on his
need
eye,
Band-Aid Cat.
yo, they need to get what's that? Yo, Jay, who's the old man from Harlem Nights? The Fred
Red
Sanford.
Fox?
Yeah.
Oh, Red Fox.
They need to stop letting Red Fox put Band-Aids on Cat face.
I'm about to say, yo, bro, can I
Where
tell
they
you
found that Band-Aid at? But
that was
it was still
diaper.
bleeding.
It was a baby's diaper they put on his eye.
I think
That
it was
looked like-
still bleeding. That's why they put that thick thing up there.
I thought they
Man,
put stitches in it.
But maybe whatever they
yeah.
was using just wasn't good enough, because there's no reason for that thick old piece of gauze to be up there like that
Right. I
unless
was like,
it was still bloody.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Frank said
Blind
blind Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, they got blind Benny putting. That's what, yo. Yeah, they got blind Benny. Right. That might be why Deuce ain't back from his injury yet. Blind Benny in the back working on people. But anyway.
Oh, rest in peace to Lamont, by the way, yo.
Oh
Jeez.
yeah, Lamont.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Lamont, man. Golly, man.
Yeah, Miguel, he probably was trying to sell it, but
Yeah.
Cat wasn't really doing it. Like, you can't get that call at night, buddy.
Yeah.
One other thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about, because I think today is gonna be crazy.
Yo, Endgame. You right.
Yeah.
You see what Endgame put up there?
Yeah.
Younger Brad Fox kind of look like.
I'm gonna ask
he do. He does. Yeah, that's funny as hell.
So, yo, now that we are 13 hours or so away from the trade deadline, I have a prediction for y'all. And it's gonna when it happes.
I don't want no rocks in my shoes tonight, damn.
Nah. I'm asking everyone to take shoes off because I don't want to be an irritant. Legit. I think Giannis is getting traded in the morning, probably around 11. And I do think Giannis is headed this way.
To the Knicks?
Right. But let me finish. So I do think he's headed this way, right? I don't think it's the Knicks, though.
Yeah, I think he's going to Brooklyn. Yep, 100%.
I said that like 3 times yesterday.
Yo, let me finish. I got you. I promise I got you. I think that Giannis is being traded to Philadelphia. And the reason why that's a rock in our shoe, or why it's going to be an irritant to us, is not because we can't beat Philly with Giannis. It's going to be because most teams in the NBA won't be able to beat Philly with Giannis. And they did a trade today that was very, very low key under the radar.
Crazy.
They traded away a very young guard for a bunch of draft picks.
Yes, they did.
Right.
Made me fishy.
They traded away a very young guard, a very young guard that's going to help OKC, by the way, with their ball handling and shooting.
Yep.
Right. He fits right into their culture. Right. But what Philly did by trading him away is gained more arsenal, more things in their cachet in order to pull off the Giannis trade.
Crazy. Right? Come on, man.
And the thing about a Giannis to a Philly trade is, even though they'll give up Paul George wasn't really contributing a ton anyway. He was like a $50 million glue guy, right? But Paul George is great for your culture. Paul George is the absolute perfect person for your culture, regardless where you are, right? If you remember, Paul George started off his career in a small market. Then he was traded to another small market. So the fact that Paul George might be traded to another small market means Paul George won't disrupt the apple cart, right? He'll go out there. He'll help revive your franchise. But if you're the Knicks and you see Giannis, Tyrese, VJ, and Embiid, I think they become formidable. Now, at the same time, we've already played Philly a number of times. I don't think we may face them one more time this year, I think. Right? Which means nothing in the standings. Right? Because we still have about 30 high 20s, 30 or high 20s games left. Philly can get on a run that makes them competitive in the standings. Now, here's the thing, though. If you're Leon Rose and you're watching this, do you jump in that trade to see if you can pry away something that Philly has or Milwaukee has? Do you jump in to see if you could pry away a Bobby Portis, a Kelly Oubre, someone? Do you like give up assets in order to help push that through, and then you get, say, first round picks? Like, do you send away a Tyler Kolek or someone else on our bench that entices Milwaukee to do the trade with Philly, and then you get first round picks? Because here's the thing, it sounds like, nah, man, they ain't gonna give up no Tyler Kolek. Why would they do Kolek or Dadier or Diawara or whatever in a deal just to get Kelly Oubre? Well, you would do it because there's a possibility that you could replenish your first round picks just by being the bank, right? You don't have to be the two businesses. You could just be the bank for these two businesses to get their transaction done. The Knicks don't have a lot of money, right? But would you jump in? Would Leon Rose be the third party in a trade? Yes, he's done it before. Leon Rose was the bank for a Chicago Bulls trade that no one remembers, right? The Knicks were the bank for the Denzel Valentine and Solomon, whatever his name is, trade a long time ago. It actually happened 2 weeks before we traded for Cam Reddish, if y'all remember that. Probably not, but
I'm not understanding the question. Are you asking would he jump in to get the other guys or get Giannis and the other guys?
no. Well, it's not a question. What I'm saying is it's a rhetorical question, but what I'm saying is, or let me restate. It's clear that the Knicks don't have what it takes to get Giannis, right? But I think there's a strong possibility that Leon Rose might jump in to help those two sides get the trade done. And by doing so, the Knicks can replenish assets that they gave away in the Cat trade and in the Mikal Bridges trade. So basically, consolidate the bench, right? Instead of being a strong 13, be a strong 10 or 11, get first round picks back by helping Milwaukee and Philly get a trade done. I'm thinking there's a possibility that's going to happen. I think the Knicks front office is too smart to sit idly by and not take the opportunity to replenish where they can replenish. Right? And that's what I'm thinking. Because even though Golden State took themselves out of the trade market when they traded for Porzingis. Right?
What was that?
Porzingis went there today too. You know
To
what?
Golden State. Yeah, the Golden State. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. So Golden State basically took themselves out of the running. Now you're looking at Minnesota offering Randall and Dante and some late picks for Giannis. When Minnesota has already done a trade. They traded away Mike Conley and something. Right? So now you're looking at like who is really in this Giannis sweepstakes.
I really don't think he's gonna move to the off season. I don't think Milwaukee's happy with what anybody's offering them, and I don't think, and then not necessarily what anybody's offering them. I don't think Giannis wants to go to the places that are giving them the best deals.
Yeah, he's not signing no extension in Philly.
Right. So what's the purpose of
Or
this?
I would assume he's not signing anything.
He's not doing that. He don't want to be in no Philadelphia. He wants to be there. He has an actual family. Don't nobody want to raise their kids there.
Yeah. 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 Right. But
Like, I don't see it. I just don't see that. Not Philly.
Right.
I could
We're
be
gonna
100% wrong, and you could be 100% right. I will see tomorrow.
Or
I
it
don't
could
think he's
just
moving.
or it could just be conjecture. We could just be talking about a lot of facts that just don't apply.
Right.
Like we could be like these things could be rock solid facts and statements, but maybe they don't apply because somebody in the deal doesn't want a certain thing. And then like because if you trade for Giannis, whoever trades for Giannis is going to want some assurances. Right? And is Giannis going to give Minnesota some assurances? Is Giannis going to give Golden State some assurances? The reason why the pressure's on right now is because Giannis wants to sign his extension right now. If you tell Giannis to wait till the summer, now we're operating in bad faith because the conversation started last summer. Right? Like the whole thing legit has been in the air for like a year and a half. And if you kick the can down the road again, if you're Giannis, what motivation do you have to play the rest of the season if they keep you? And then now you got the bad blood thing going on. Right?
Yeah, I know, Drew, they in Greece.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it's something to think about in my mind. Right? Because I don't think Leon, man, after winning 8 in a row, do you really want to gut this team to go trade for Giannis? Because you're winning right now without Josh and Deuce. And to an extent, Cat. Like you don't have 100% of Cat yet. Cat is still ramping up. Like I think Cat is like to be peak Cat around the playoffs. It's a lot of stuff to think about. So I'm just going to put y'all on the spot, I guess, in these last 6 to 7 minutes. Y'all think Leon Rose got another move up his sleeve?
I mean, I don't know. All I know is it better be an impact move.
Because this could...
Not no lateral movement, bro. It better be impact.
The reason why I'm even here at this spot is because Deuce is injured and he's seeking a second opinion. And if Deuce has a long-term injury, you can patch it for a little bit, but you can't think Landry Shamet is going to be Deuce. Because if Landry Shamet can be Deuce, why are we holding on to Deuce?
They know better than we do. We'll know tomorrow, yo. 11 o'clock. When the deadline? 3?
I think so.
I wish it was today, man. I'm so sick of this.
And I got a meeting from 1 to 3. I have a sales meeting from 1 to 3. My boss is a jerk.
Ain't you the boss, yo?
Yeah, everybody's got a boss though. Like everybody's got a boss. But like legit, my boss has a boss. Like everybody's everybody's got a boss. Like I have a crew, but yeah.
Whatever, and that's right, Miguel. Whatever move he make, he ain't gonna be helping no team in our division get better.
Oh no, man. When teams start talking about first round picks, though,
We don't draft well anyway. We don't need no damn picks.
No, not for that. Yeah, because we already got a bunch of picks this year in the draft. But I'm talking about like for future trade assets.
We about to get Cayenne, yo.
If they change coaches, Cayenne
about to
get
get
drafted.
Cayenne, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
This summer, Cayenne coming.
Yeah.
Oh God, my eyes itch.
Chat, what do y'all think? Y'all think Leon Rose has another trick up his sleeve?
Who knows? I don't know.
I just talked for 5 minutes to the refrigerator.
I talked to the refrigerator, bro. That's why the doctor's like, hey, you put on some weight, right?
Yo, word up. I might have been joking. I'm like, and I thought I heard a little, like something. And I was like, to keep it real, the last thing I don't even know what you heard. I said, I was like, to be honest, when Cat got here, that surprised me a lot, even though I knew that we had been talking to him several times. I still was surprised that they pulled the deal like when they did. And every year, and this year, I must have went a handful of times. Oh wow, to some deals, right? And every year I do that. I personally think that there's a maybe move out there that's much bigger than we think.
Right.
For us, I'm saying. And it doesn't have Cat, and it doesn't have Giannis, and it doesn't have any of those people in there.
We gonna see.
We might wake up in the morning and have Kawhi in it, bro. We don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying to you. Is like
they're gonna suspend him soon as he get here.
You right.
On some bullshit. Like, oh, y'all got him, he's suspended. Like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody, we can rant right here so that our so that the AI can do its job. Y'all know I work AI. AI gonna form a union the way we be working AI around here, man.
Telling you.
Gonna form a union. So
iRobot.
Yeah, man. Thank you everybody for coming through and rocking. Appreciate y'all, man. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel, becoming a member. There's a list of the members scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Thank you to all the members, everybody. We appreciate y'all coming through, hanging out, contributing to the conversation, and such. On that, man, we're gonna get out of here. Definitely rocking tomorrow. Probably be longer too, man. Doing a trade deadline show. Y'all already know what it is. So we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Peace, everybody.
All right, good night, everybody.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities.